What is up, everybody? This is Random Sparks and we are back in FS15. I'm just wrapping up a little bit of the mowing that we have left, and I did not get a video out yesterday because this is what I was doing the whole time, and that just would not have made for a very good video, just going back and forth with this stuff. So we're going to be soon switching over to the rake and swathing these into smaller, well, I guess bigger, but less windrows. For now, we just have this little corner left to do. It's squared off over there. And yeah, this definitely did take a while. I didn't do it all in one sitting because that would have been a nightmare. I actually have done that once or twice before, mowed this whole thing at one time. Luckily, you can go fairly fast, 11 miles per hour, so that's fairly fast. In real life, I probably definitely would not be going this fast. Gopher mounds are something we do worry about, and just other bumps and ditches or whatnot in the fields, but since this is fairly smooth stuff, don't really worry about that. And yes, because something is just not quite perfect about the mower, I do turn it off every time I turn around. Otherwise, it does want to keep cutting stuff, and it just makes everything into kind of a mess. So I turn it off and lift it up. I'm sure those of you that have used this mower before know what I'm talking about, or heck, maybe it's just a problem on my end. Maybe I'm the only one that has that problem. I don't know. Alright, just one little sliver there. And I'm going to take a little shortcut back. That is actually up through this way. Beep was my phone. Sorry about that. I should actually turn that off for the time being. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Okay, and you gotta be kind of careful through here. The fences are non-collidable, but if you want to play realistically, I guess I wouldn't necessarily drive through the fence. And yeah, here's a pasture that could definitely be cut. In real life, we actually let this open for the cows, but since cow moving into different pastures and areas is not a part of the game, just as well use this for grass hay. And yeah, so that will take you over here to the entrance of this pasture. And of course by the house. Let's see, I want to actually go up here. I don't have anything down there that I need. What I really should do is just wash these off. I'll do that once I'm done with this tractor for the hay. Let's see. See, I guess after we're done raking, I could wash all of our hay stuff here. And might as well just take the same route back. Oopsies, maybe I should pay attention to what I'm doing there. still can't get over how good some of this stuff turned out. I like these little areas with the trees in them. On this field to the right, little extra foliage layers can really make the difference. So I got a little bit of weeds and flowers and other stuff in there. Definitely have the dropped leaves. Okay, let's see. I'm up here. Here we go. Alrighty. So 1 row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. So I need to start on this windrow. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Yep. And following proper raking procedure, you do start with the inside windrows first, and then do the headland rows. And yeah, since this does pull in 3 of these alfalfa windrows, I do 6 with the mower around the outside, and the rest I just do. So we'll have 2 total on the outside once we're done with this. And who knows how many on the inside. Depends on how you cut it every time. It can be a little different depending on what you do. Because I know around the terraces I do something different like every time. And this won't make, whoa, okay, we're speeding up there. This won't make for pretty headland windrows, at least on the very inside one, but it is the correct way to do it. So that way, when you do turn around, you won't be running over the tall windrows that you've already raked. If you'd excuse me for 1 second, I have to check a setting on my recording software because my timer is not showing up. I just realized, so stay tuned. I will be right back. Alright, got that figured out. Sometimes this software just does not work the way it's always supposed to, and sometimes it does. You just gotta hope that it does as much as possible. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but I do want to chop this into silage. So I'll be breaking out the Crone, what model is it? I do not remember. The Big X580, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure on that. So yeah, the Big X580 will bring that out with the windrow pickup on that. And our 2 Kenworth trucks, courtesy of L&B Farmer, and then a couple silage trailers. Originally from 13, I don't remember the original author, but shoot. I know Serious Mods messed with them a little bit. I don't know exactly what he did. I don't even know what the originals look like. But then I proceeded to do a rough conversion from 13 to 15, and then L&B Farmer then worked out some of the bugs that I had no idea how to fix. But man, those things were bouncing around when I first converted them over from FS15 to 15 here. Let's see, I do want to keep that down just a little bit there. Okay. So yeah, those are what we'll be using for silage, and then compacting. I could have both the 380 Magnum and our Puma compacting if I wanted to. Otherwise, I'd probably just use the Magnum. But it would be a little bit quicker if I did use both. then again, you run into the problem of whether or not they will try to run into each other or not, and that can be kind of annoying with the course play notifications popping up. We'll just see how it goes with just the Magnum to begin with. And I suppose I could invest in a weight to hook onto the 3-point, and that'll compact a little bit faster. Now, let's see. One of the weird things, I feel like I may have mentioned this before, but the alfalfa does not want to regrow from my computer. I've had 2 other people test the alfalfa on this map, and it regrows perfectly for them. But if we take a look at our map here, it's all gone. There's nothing that wants to regrow at all, which is a darn shame. So I did want to replant this, or not replant, but cultivate this under, and I'll plant something else over here, and then I'll move our alfalfa field somewhere else. But this will be going, let's see, I had soybean stubble over there that I painted on in Giant's editor, so we'll probably plant all of this to corn, this entire field number 2 to corn. And field number 1 will be going to beans, which I had started before. But, as I mentioned, I started a fresh game, so... Okay, I guess we'll be combining these windrows here. Which is no big deal, really. So long as I really just don't get those outside windrows, I'll be happy, I guess. Yeah, this can get to be kind of messy with this sort of stuff. Here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Got a little bit of that outside one there. Got actually quite a bit of that. But that will happen since we don't have like individual rake lift controls. It all lifts and lowers at the same time. It kind of hinders your ability to get stuff as clean as you want, which we really do need some more rake options for the game. We had quite a few rakes in 13, maybe like 3 or 4 V rakes, and some of them did have individual left-right controls. I don't know if they all did, but I know the Vermeer rake definitely had the left and right controls. Oopsies. Okay. But I know someone on American Eagles Modding does have a work in progress I don't know, topic on a rake. I don't remember what brand it is, but either way, a V-rake would be kind of nice to have for FS15 here. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're kind of stuck there, aren't we? Yeah, that's the joy of terraces and not having individual lift controls on the rakes here. Well, looks like our speed limit is 11 miles per hour on this implement as well. Okay, I guess we'll just get a lot more of that windrow there. Yeah, it'll be fun to rake that up. It was definitely an interesting experience raking around these terraces here. And this is just a ginormous terrace. I will tell you what, that's probably something I will end up changing for the final version, but for now I'm just going to leave the ginormous terraces the way they are, because I'm a little bit lazy and just don't feel like fixing that, because then that would of course mean having to start a new game, and Lord knows I do not like doing that. Okay, and these guys, I can just do whatever I want with them. And just leave a little bit right there, that's fine. That will most certainly be interesting to chop with the big axe. Yeah, I can imagine using courseplay with those semis. They will probably be jumping over terraces, so I think I'll use a combination of the courseplay mod for them transporting back and forth between the field and the bunkers, and then use the follow me mod, which, as its name kind of suggests, the tractors will just follow the harvester while we're in the field here. And that'll make it just a little bit easier. It'll make me more involved in the actual gameplay, the entire gameplay itself, and will kind of make it a little bit smoother, I imagine. That way we don't have semis flipping over and fun stuff like that. So that's what we'll be starting on the next episode. This entire episode was just finishing up the mowing and the raking here. But I imagine by the time I finish up this episode, there will still be some raking left to do, so I'll be picking up next time with chopping. And for those of you that are unaware or don't really look at my video descriptions, I do have a Facebook page, Random Sparks Media. Make sure you use the 0, not the O, in there, in random. And I also have a Flickr account, which I post the majority of my screenshots to. So if you want to look out for some screenshots or maybe a preview of what video I may be working on before I release it, go ahead and check that out. Links are in the video description, of course. And I do typically post the videos onto Facebook and along with previews and just other miscellaneous stuff, maybe some mods that I find that are pretty cool. I've done that at least once or twice. Like there was some bale spears that I found that were pretty cool. They have some interesting functions on them, so I posted the link to those. And just other miscellaneous stuff that I find, I will probably be posting on my Facebook page. Or any farming simulator news. I don't know. I did see John Deere Modding posted that, I don't know, I think somebody might have ticked him off, and so he said he's not releasing any more public mods. But that seems to be a trend in the farming simulator community, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know what else is really going on. Nothing of consequence, really. I do need to work on another montage video. I had planned with a few other players to do some multiplayer. They would just run the machinery while I did the camera work, but that never fleshed out. We had some plans to do it and when and what time. Well, I guess not really what time, but what equipment we'd be using. But it just never really happened. And I do want it to happen because that'd be pretty cool. And we'll combine some of these windrows here. I was intending on doing some actual corn silage for the next montage video. And yeah, that's the reason I wanted to convert those silage trailers over. And I know friend that said he was going to work on the video said he was working on a silage blade for a tractor or Raking tractor, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's ever happened or not, but I'm sure if I bring it up again, I'll probably get this rolling. Just if I find the time and if I'm motivated, and then I have to count for whether the other guys have time and if they're motivated to do it or not. So a lot of variables in play here. Okay, so that's what we'll do for that. And any other windrows that are kind of left messy, we'll pick up another time. So start over here. Alright, that'll be fun. Just starting it right there. Alrighty, so this is actually where I should end the episode. So thank you guys for watching. As always, it is much appreciated. Uploads are every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, unless something comes up, like yesterday. I did not post anything, but I do try to get them out every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at noon Central Standard Time. But of course, those times and days are really getting screwed up by the college life. I will tell you what, it is a nightmare sometimes. But I manage, for the most part, I guess. But if there's anything you want to say, just leave that in the comments. I will try to respond as quickly as I can. And if you enjoyed the videos, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so to be updated on the latest channel videos and any updates that may possibly occur. So, once again, everybody, thank you for watching, and have a great day. We will see you next time.